Hi, I am Oren, and I'm glad to present our paper Life is a Circus and We Are the Clowns, automatically finding analogies between situation and processes. This is joint work with my advisor, Professor Dafna Shahaf. Analogy making is a central part of human cognition. It allows us to abstract information and solve problems from prior experience. It has contributed to many inventions throughout history. For example, the ancient Greeks studied the properties of the sound waves by making an analogy to the water waves. And a more recent example is NASA, which was inspired by origami to design parts of their spacecraft. In AI, much research suggested that analogies are key to non-brutal systems that can adapt to new domains and form human-like concepts and abstractions. In NLP, most works focus on word analogies. Now, our focus is analogies between situation and processes. The most famous work is the structure mapping engine. Here the inputs are two domains, and the goal is to map objects based on relational structure rather than object attributes. The problem with this work is that the input in a highly structured language. In our work, we tackle a more realistic scenario where the inputs are natural language procedural texts. Here, for example, is a textbook analogy meant to teach students about the animal cell by analogy to a factory. And here is our algorithm's output. As we can see, our algorithms identifies the entities in both of the domains, which are clusters of noun phrases, and find the mapping between the domains based on relational similarity. A relation should capture, for example, that the mitochondria provide energy to the cell, like the electrical generators provide energy to the factory. Note that the edge width represents the similarity between entities in the domains in terms of the roles they play in the text. Now for the main idea behind our method. The question is, how can we know that entities in the domains play similar roles? We chose to use QSRL model to extract entities and relations from the text. This model gets as an input a sentence and outputs question and answers about the sentence. The idea is that the answers from the entities and similar questions between the domains indicate the entities may play similar roles. For example, plasma membranes and security guards have one similar question, and the cell and the factory have three similar questions, hinting that this mapping should be stronger. In our method, we find a mapping that maximizes the similarity between the questions of the mapped objects. Since we use questions, we call our method find mappings by questions, or in short, FMQ. And now for the results. In the first experiment, we showed that we can use our method to mine analogies from ProPara, which is a crowdsourced dataset of paragraphs describing processes. We showed that S-BERT was able to find almost only paragraph on the same topic, and our method has found many close and far analogies, which are more abstract. In the second experiment, we showed that our method produced the correct mapping solution, both for ProPara but also on a different type of data, which is stories from cognitive psychology, even though our method didn't design to work on it. In the last experiment, we show our method is robust to paraphrasing, both for automatic paraphrasing using WordTune, but also on different authors writing on the same topic. To conclude, analogies are important. We explore the analogies between procedural text and develop a method to find a mapping based on relational similarity. We show the success of our method on 3 experiments, our data and code in our GitHub repo. See you in Abu Dhabi. Thank you.